Alright, hello and welcome. We got more factory to work on. Okay, so what was I doing last? It's taking a very long time. I think I have you running at the moment. Available on the planet on the way. You know what? Hold on. So that right there. This is the one. Hold on. My rockets are really slow here. You need more solid fuel. Okay, hold on a second. Let's just... Okay, rockets are going. Yeah, I guess I just started these. Yeah. So let's make sure... Okay, so water is an issue. Oh yeah, did I ever stabilize power? Kinda looks like it. Okay, let's see. Nothing backed up at the moment? Okay, I know I have a lot that I need to fix over on Novice. But... we have water issues. Okay, so what's using up most of the water? That needs a lot of water. That's not producing enough. Right. You need to actually make stuff. I don't know how much of that need right now, so we'll go with 2 stacks. Water. Oh, and water goes all the way up there. Okay, so hold on a second. Let's just do this crazy thing. Let's look for water. So ice is being chewed up somewhere. No, it's being output and then eaten. So we have a deficit of 3 ice. And we're wolf. Okay, so we need more processing. Okay. Yeah, because ice isn't bringing enough in. How are you doing on processing? You need more. Okay. They don't connect far enough. Okay, so we'll just do this. And this. We'll do that and that. Because I know I have a lot going on here. Okay, yeah, that's fully stalled at the moment. Okay, these are just slow. Let's get some more rockets going. Okay, we don't have any of those because we're not making, I bet, those electric engines I imported. Okay, so we need to make electric engines, which are going to require lube. Okay. Hold on a second, we're going to... Okay, power's okay here. Let's set this to 1,000 for now. And we're going to drop this down to a single stack. And a single stack. Just so it's faster at the moment. Because we need this to go back and forth pretty quick. Okay, so we need to make lubricant. So we have heavy oil coming in over here. Alright, excellent. Connected up to here and here. Also goes that way. Okay, right here. We want you to make lubricant. Yep. And so we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be 30, and we need to make this. Okay, so we have... Okay, so we're just gonna stockpile lubricant at the moment. Okay, so we need engines to be made as well. Okay. Which needs steel, pipes, and... Okay, so that matches at a 1-to-1 to this. Okay. can use production here. We could use production here. Power is such an issue here of the inconsistency that I'm going to do this. And not worry about production. Just going to try and minimize power output. So this is going to be slow enough to where this and this go in. Okay, now let's take this and go somewhere a little nicer to work with. Right here. And right here is nicer, at least. Okay. How much do I need these? So we don't make those here. We need them for this. If we want more robot frames. Okay, so we don't need to make them particularly quick. So let's start with that. Put one there, there, and there. Okay, so this needs pipes, gears, and steel. So, start looking around. I know I have steel over here. So we have steel coming off here. We also have steel going this way. So, this is the access line. Okay. Let's put this here. We'll have you output priority, not that one, to the left. Okay, that's steel, and then we need gears and pipes. So I can make pipes off of this. Since I don't need a lot of it. Hold on, how many pipes does this make? 2.5? That will be good enough. Okay, so we're going to go, this is going from here to here. Okay, we're going to do that there. Three at a time, yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. And then we need to get gears over there. Which is this nightmare being made? Okay, so we do have Okay, so I'm gonna go to these. We are gonna go to this. Oh, wait, do we want to base it off circuit network or do we want to base it off something else? Okay, so that seems to be the main body that's going through and feeding machines. This is all about storage capacity. So, where is it? Over here. Here. Read, hold. Actually, hold on. Is greater? No, we don't want greater. We want equals to 0. Or less than or equal to 4. How about that? So if it's less than 4, they can load them up all they want. They have an insertion limit yet. And then I'll just keep going up. And then we have stack. We're gonna do, because these aren't forcing out, are they? No, they aren't. So we can go here and do this. Here and do this. Now it's being forced up to here, and we can get this right over here. Oh, okay. Okay, and then you need green circuits. There we go, we have green circuits going this way, this way. You're missing out on holmium plate, which is a problem because you need water. I'm gonna put a production unit in each of these. It's not a lot. And where is it? Here, this one. So we're gonna put 3 3 into this one. And then there's chromium that's not coming. Stone is backed up. Stone comes through here, goes through here, goes to here, here, all the way to here, and then ends up here. Okay. So, I know what to do here. I just don't know if this is a good idea. So we can go here. What uses up the most stone the quickest? So this is very fast and uses up a ton of stuff. Should I just void landfill? Where's the machine I'm looking for? There it is. Let's do this, this, this. Okay, so we're going to right here. Are we almost out of some stuff here? Okay, we're running out of solid fuel. That's a problem as well. Basically, I need to get this stuff. Yeah, it's just clogged. There goes stone again, at least. Okay. I just want to know if this is fast. If this is too fast... I think it's just really fast. Oh, yeah. So that's keeping it flowing. Okay, that's good. Okay, now it's backed up again because of gears, because this one isn't enough. Okay. We'll add that. That might help a little bit. Just in case. Is that keeping it moving now? It's still having a slight hiccup. But it looks like it's going. Okay, I think the issue is when it gets to here. So what I think I want to do is... Yeah, okay, so it is having a issue. So if I just... So let's say we have... Let's see if that can help out there. Okay. So we're cleaning up there. How is... That's still not going. Okay, what's the issue? Oh, okay. Simple human error. Okay. So now that'll hopefully go. And then we have that. That's 15,000. So we'll let it take its time to saturate. This one's more useful right away. What's useful after this? Unit productivity, scrap productivity. Is there anything else that's that useful? Hold on a second. You. We also have quality module 3. Tesla weapons, but I guess the next important thing after that would be the Tesla weapons. But that requires Aquila. The scaling electric damage will require Tesla weapons. How do you unlock epic quality? Because I don't think I have that one yet. There it is. It's gleba. Okay. So some of the stuff thought I was gonna get is on gleba. Yeah, there's epic. That'll be nice. That would have been really useful right now. The advanced processing is here. Oh, and there's productivity module 3. After biter egg handling? Oh, I have a bad feeling. Biter eggs. Ooh, total raw. That is an expensive recipe. Okay. So thankfully there is... Okay, now I'm wondering if there is enough stone. Or if I am... That's not even grabbing, so... Greater than 1,000. This doesn't even grab anything unless... Okay, so we're not getting a lot of stone, as I thought I was. But the highest priority is... It goes directly towards producing science here, and I think that's it at the moment. Yeah. Right. Circuits. I needed circuits. Okay, I see some entities. Okay. And we'll just have this slowly build up a ton of it, I guess. Where is that? Okay. Just keep it here, and then we just need to get lube in here, so... Okay. There's that. Now you're low on that because you need water. Steam turbines, just fill in the gap because, yeah. There's lightning rods. Okay, so we are... Okay, so that's interesting. So I need to... Where is... It's all the way up to here. Okay. So we are going to add a pump here, a pole here and a single accumulator right here. A is less than or equal to 20. So otherwise it will stop the flow of water. And we have plenty of steam here, which is fine. But we won't produce more unless that drops below. Okay, so there's still a lot of steam turbines. I did something about steam. Was it on this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. So T and T. So is that what I'm using? T? Now where is this going? This is going here. So this is reading a valve that outputs a check, which goes to here, which looks at the check. Okay. Okay. I think I know what I can do here. Let's get up here. I want one of you. Oh, I'm stuck. Stuck. Okay, hold on. So what we want to know is... No, we want the one. Okay, so we want this and the 200,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 100,000. Okay. Which is correct. Okay. Then output's green. Okay. Grab you, grab you. Okay. Our only job is to connect. Only want the green wires here. And the check equals green. Okay, so now hold on, let me take a look at something. So you output the green. And okay. Seems to work fine here because it also keeps up. Yeah, there's no reason to heat up if there's plenty of steam. Okay, now there's no steam there. Okay, now that's going. Okay. So it should hopefully only take over when the accumulator gets too low and there's no buildup of old steam. There goes the drops again. There's where the turbine was. That's when I was setting this up. Okay. Ugh. Looks like research is also starting to actually move again. That's good. Okay, looks like everything's starting to come back in again. A little bit there. Let's go to a 1 minute watch. Those are providing a background near constant 36 megawatts. Are solar panels just completely useless here? Let me double check that. Fulgoran. Solar power in atmosphere is 20%. My goodness. It might as well not be there then. Well, they help with a little bit of background, yeah. They're effectively useless. Okay, now it's dipping off again over here. It's about what I expected. It's a steady decline. See if we can see when it kicks on. There it is. And there's a lightning rod again. Okay. So I think it's fairly stable. But I think I also want to do a threshold over here. So instead we want this to be A and A, less than 25 or 0. Okay. Oh, no, not that one. This will output green, so if green, oh, dang it. So if green equals 1. So if the accumulator drops, it'll kick on until the accumulator is back at 100 again. 1 second, Mr. Timer. Yeah. There's lightning, there's the steam turbines eating up a bunch of, hold on, are they still? Oh, they filled up fast. Okay. So we'll burn up those. Those produce so much power. Hold on. Can I potentially cut these out? Because these are providing... So do I need those? Hold on. There's the steam engine. There's the pitiful solar panels. There was a lightning burst there and a lightning burst there. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can... Hold on, I'm gonna connect the inputs up. No, I thought I was in map mode. Grab you. Oh, that's too far south. Oh. Alright, don't crash on me, game, please. And I'll have this one kick on if drops to... Which is more valuable? Okay, you know what? Set to 25. Yeah, we'll leave it both at 25 at the moment. But they'll kick on in a moment. Steam apparently still has plenty of... Okay, there we go. And they're dropping, and they're dropping. There goes that. Power's on. Starts filling that up. And then there's the lightning burst. Okay. I got a better idea of what I want to do now. So over here, activate when those are at less than 5. Less than or equal to 5? No. this is what I want. I want. Wait, am I thinking about this right? How does this work again? I'm getting confused now. This continues to output a green if this is below the threshold. Okay. So when it flatlines, as long as it's below that threshold. Okay. So we want you to turn on if... Oh, so this is when it flatlines, and this is the threshold it turns off. Okay, so we want this to kick on at 5. And as long as it's less than 50, once it's at 50, you can turn off. Okay. Over here, where is it? This one. You can stay on until 100. But less than or equal to 75, I want you to kick on. Because the solid fuel is easier to get here than the uranium fuel. Okay. And the steam turbine is still pumping out a bunch of steam for a while. And so are you. Oh, because I also have those ones as well, I forgot about. Okay, so now those will burn through their fuel. You can kick on once they're below 5. These are below 75. You can kick on until they rack at 100. Okay. Lightning rounds have fully taken over. Okay. So we're getting enough during the storm to not need anything. Okay. There's steam turbine because it probably still has steam in it. There's a steam engine. Accumulators at 100, so these should eventually just burn out of fuel eventually. Or churn enough steam. There goes the accumulator. Steam engine still has a lot. Now it's running at max. Looks like. Accumulator demands are slow. There it turns on. That's when E ran out, and then you're gonna turn on. You're gonna turn on before. Yes. Okay. Now it's turned back on. It's going off and on. Should max out at 36. Okay. The lightning rod's kicked on. Okay. And now they're charging again. Okay. Okay, so we can make this threshold a bit lower. Let's go with 25. Because this is 5. Okay. So, I think I'm going to call it here for a moment. Take a break. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.